Let's speak up. Okay.
That ain't the one I like.
Yeah.
That's the one
Incoming call. Incoming call. Incoming call.
Order with the alligators to give me service. Time that was there, we dropped the photo, we got service. And we got security, and we're about sneaking posting. Pull up after 5 a.m., thought we was closing. We love the kids, but I'm trying to most.
Just to let y'all know, Yo Chef owns the rights to this music.
Trying to drop some slides inside a person, put the ball up. She said, ooh, this food so tasty. She don't want makeup, so if she do, she wait. With my boo, it's such a chef, it's to the music. Man, I got the meal on my phone, I ain't gotta do no way. Putting jerk on top of chicken and lots of pop. You like Alfredo with your shrimp and get a job of tap. Come on the weekend, I'll be longer than the on the ice.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We in here. Now, this man don't need no introduction for real. But we gonna give him one anyway. So most of y'all know him from Chef. Some of y'all know him. We ain't gonna say his real name. Michael Hicks.
All right.
Cause that was the OGs goes, man, that's Michael Hicks. But we know him as Kashif. Yeah, I mean. Huh? Yeah, I mean.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, man, we got him out tonight, man, just for a little while. And we're going to get inside of his head, man. We're going to ask him a few questions, man. He gonna tell us, all about himself. So we're going to start off with Kashif. Where you from? What side of town you from? Or you grew up on?
Really? I'm north side.
North side?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the north. What about on the north side?
Yeah, we come from Typico, North
Okay.
Birmingham,
Okay.
Norwood.
Okay. Shout out to them Sipco players, Norwood players, North Birmingham, all that. And you know it's always shout out to Cottageville.
Absolutely. I went to school there.
And they mostly come down and shop.
There. They had businesses there.
That's right. That's right.
Cottageville, I fuck with them hard.
That's right. That's right. So man, okay, see what high school did you go to?
I went to Carver and Phillip.
Okay.
Phillip first, Carver, then Mount Meigs.
So the reason I got my ice, cause that was if I put it if I drank it out of that bottle of water, they'll think something wrong with me.
Yeah.
You drink out a bottle of water? What's going on with him? No, I gotta have him. Cause I can skip all the formalities, all that old play stuff. I've been with you since I was 19 years old. So I know a lot about you, and that's what we're gonna get into today. I met you one night. I walked into Exotic Wings on 20th Street. Hold on. Cause I ain't got to read, man. He's a super OG. I'm just a little OG. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a triple OG.
Yeah. So now we ready.
Right.
So I met you 19 years old. You had Exotic Wings on 20th Street, and basically it's been on since then. I followed you to every Exotic Wings. I followed you to Mama Tuna's. What was that down there?
Mama Tuna's Country Kitchen.
Mama Tuna's Country Kitchen. I couldn't think of the last part.
Yeah.
I followed you to Caramba Tamales. I followed you to before Caramba Tamales to Time Out. Time Out was, we got to Atlanta one night, and cause she was closed, he had the chef to open back up and cook me and my family something to eat. At the time I had a family, and he had an open back up and cook us something to eat. And I was like, wow.
You always got a family.
Well, I always got a family, but I was married at the time.
Yeah, right. That part of the family. But I've been your family. I'm your family.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And man, I was like, man, he had this chef to open back up and cook us something to eat. Then caramba tamales, and what else you had?
Oh man.
When you came back after the caramba tamales, you had the food truck.
Yeah.
And it was back on.
You know, over in Georgia though, we had a doctor's office, a pain clinic over there.
You had the doctor's office, the pain clinic.
You know, had wing time. Had a few things in Georgia, you know. But Georgia ain't home, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was home for me. I never wanted to come back to Birmingham because I failed here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, exotic wings went up real high, fell real hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you know how it is, you know, when you fall, you know, people don't want to ever see you come back up, or so you think.
Mm-hmm.
So I never wanted to be the nigga they saw, you understand, cooking from a food truck or a trail on the side of the road. Nothing wrong with that, right? But I had went too high to be right there at that time. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't, you know, so I got food trucks now, so I respect the food truck.
Right.
You understand? Yep. But yeah, I understood the situation that I was in and how people was going to look at me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I was going to suffer, I wasn't going to let it be seen.
One thing you told me, you said, it ain't how many times a man falls, it's how many times he get back up.
Absolutely.
And that stuck with me. But I saw you not so much as fall, I saw you in the light of, I used to call Kashif early in the morning and say, just not say what you got going on now, just be like, what's up, bro? And we just get to talking. And sometimes we'll talk for hours. And he'll tell me just different visions, different businesses. And I'm like, I always use that as my motivation to be like, well, man, if he can get back up or he can come back, I can too. So that's what made me start, because I never felt like with no business that I failed. I felt like I just had a business and, you know, it was okay. I closed it up or whatever I did on my own. So that was my vision behind you. Just like, man, okay, so what he doing now? All right, he doing this? Man, all right, if he can do it, I can do it. And I feel like it was always stepping out on faith.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got. But it sounded crazy what you said. I was just on the phone with a brother from prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drew, you know me.
Okay.
Right? You understand? And this brother here, you know, you're talking about Q, he still got the clothing line. You understand?
I had a clothing store for 4 years down on 4th Avenue.
So look, this is a dude been locked up 20 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you what you engaged to him, you understand? You know what I'm saying? You know, because he was Drew, he was with us. He tattooed exotic wings on his arm. You know, like a lot of people don't know that's where we came from. You know,
somebody had exotic wings. I just gotta see his face.
He's trying to talk to you, but you trying to get everything set up right now.
Yeah.
And I answered for him because I'm always trying to be there for the brothers. I told him, I was telling him now that the past what just happened, you know, for my birthday. Pass that through the junk because that's what we want.
Yeah.
You want to be able to know that life got to change, man.
That's right.
It can change for anybody, you know.
Right.
When I went to prison, I couldn't even write one of those letters.
Yeah.
I was illiterate.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it don't mean you don't have to have scholastic degrees to be a scholar.
That's right.
You can be a street nigga and be a scholar.
Yeah. Because you came back home and
you know what I'm saying?
I remember you wasn't even home yet. And I heard about the restaurant. So I went down there and then I was getting ready to go to T's. And I said, man, I'm gonna get me some wings before I go so I can have them when I leave T's. And I walked in there and you was in there. And just the way you talked to me, which I wish a lot of people would learn that in business now, the customer service. But you weren't talking to me as customer service. You was talking to me like you already knew me, like a brother. And so I was like, man, I'm gonna support him. And so everywhere I went, when you saw me, you was like, hey, like every restaurant you had. And so, man, that right there. But I'm gonna tell you what really, really did it for me was one night I was in I almost said volcano, but I wouldn't know. I was in French Quarters.
Good place though.
Well, I mean, good place. Shout out to Dita, man. Shout out to Dita. I just, shout out to Dita. That's my dude.
Right.
But I was in the French Quarters, And man, I'm standing there, and I'm just kind of just looking at the scene, and you walked in, and you saw me, you walked over, you stood with me. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? You had the yellow Lexus at the time, the yellow and blue Lexus at the time. You had a Lexus when nobody had a Lexus around, and you painted yellow and blue. I was like, but I saw the vision. Like you, every time I saw them yellow and blue cars moving, I knew some money was being made.
Yes, sir.
So when you stood next to me, I was like, man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? I was 19, and that's how I felt. So it was like after that, ever since then, it was on.
But you know, I always been that person that I feel like I ain't never been the person that could. If I was with the high excellent people, I would always go and be dealing with the people in the kitchen, and you know what I'm saying, because that's the people I'm more comfortable with, right? But I can talk to every group of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I learned that in prison.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to deal with who I was. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because a lot of times, you know, you be really lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was one of them individuals. I was a lost individual. You know what I'm saying? And it took years for me to be found.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I appreciate the Creator for being patient enough with me and giving me a spirit humble enough to be able to be found.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's just always that one sheep that'll stray off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It might have been 10 sheep strayed off, but you know, you might not find one of them motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of found me, and he told me what I had to do. And what I had to do is to share back what he had given to me. You know what I'm saying? My whole mission is to just share. You know what I'm saying? Because my mission statement is to share the wealth and grow rich. Right? Because it's not mine, it's not yours, it's not anymore. No one can hold it, no one can contain it. You feel me?
Right.
So that's how I feel about life, you know. So with that feeling that way, I like younger people as in because they did strength.
Right.
Right? I'm 61. You know what I'm saying? I just had a birthday, and I didn't never like to celebrate myself. I stopped celebrating myself at 40.
Yeah.
So I hadn't had a birthday party in 21 years.
Mm.
But 21 is jackpot, right?
Yeah.
If you look at everything on a natural sense, you know, 21 years before, and I didn't do this when my people around me did it.
Right.
Right? And I was it was a really respectful moment for me. You feel me, bro? You know what I'm saying? It was like something that was needed.
Right.
To me.
Right.
Right? Because I saw something. I said, damn, you know, it's so many people think when they get a paycheck, they just hit the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
But you really just work for that money.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing to go blow. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But people don't really understand that because we're taught that. You know what I'm saying? You
know,
know,
check and get it right back.
Right.
That's what we
And
talk.
that's the trick.
Yeah.
That's the trick of the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we trying to just teach and tell people and show the right ways of shit that you can have, still enjoy yourself, right?
Right.
But you should do it with moderation, because everything is in moderation. If you ain't in moderation, you know, no matter what it is, this shit ain't gonna never work for you.
Man, when you pulled up that food truck, I saw something different. I saw a different vision. You said, but this just the beginning. And you said, we got something bigger than this coming.
Right.
It wasn't no doubt in my mind, because I know how you move. If you say it's going to get done, it's going to get done. And you came with that food truck, and you was coming, you was bringing that food. So now I started hustling, trying, hey, we got the food truck coming. I called him, come on. So after that, the restaurant came. And the restaurant almost kind of started out like a commissary, right?
That's what it was meant for.
All right. And then it went from a commissary to, you said, man, we about to open up. And I'm like, for real? And I remember.
Thank Corona for that.
Yeah. Corona really helped a lot of people really find their business sense. And that's because we only had about a few food trucks. And then when you hit, everybody was like, wait a minute. They started seeing yourself. One dude at the club said, hey man, tell him don't come down here no more. Because nobody wanted his food no more. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't come no more.
It's already fast. It's already cooked.
Yeah.
And they can go out. Now, He's sitting over there and ain't no more food out there. We ain't gonna say where it is, but that's all good. But
guess what? I ain't come no more because I'm not here to step on nobody that's doing that, right? And I would not cause a fear because that would have been the least thing why I wouldn't have came. But out of respect of a dude trying to hustle, and the shit that I do is so much different, and I can do it anywhere, I would leave and not, hurt a person trying to make it. You get it?
Right.
You understand? I'm a real hustler. I'll put $5,000 worth of cooked food on that motherfucker, don't have a customer.
Exactly. Just know it's gonna get sold. It's gonna get sold.
You understand?
Yeah, it's gonna get sold.
That's how I feel about it. You understand?
Yeah.
So about just feeling that way, and other people like, they ain't that same feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna respect that, and I ain't gonna step on that because I'm here to help.
To help, right.
And
motivate, right. Yeah.
I want other motherfuckers to own these trucks.
Yeah.
You understand? We setting up a whole franchise. I want to show people how to make $54,000 a month. Yeah, I'm going to use this for this right now.
Oh, that's what it's for.
I'm going to show people how to make $54,000 a month without even getting in the truck. We got an app. We got our own Yo Chef app. You can go on, if you're an Apple person, go on to the App Store and you can Google Yo Chef Pull Up or Yo Chef Surf and Turf, right? And you'll see an app, and that's mine, right? That's Yo Chef's. And then it's, and download it because when that truck 3 miles within your app, it's a free delivery charge. No charge on delivery. We bring this shit to you for free. And, if you on Android, you understand, Google Play, we on that too. Never been on no social media, bro, in my life. Never had Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. I never had it in my name, right? Because I never wanted to be on the grid. But I got an app. Right, because I understand everything you do in your life today, you have to do it through an app. You want to watch this TV, you don't go on a fucking app.
You don't go on the app.
You understand? Right. So it's an app. You go on your phone, it's an app, right? So I follow what they do. I can't create shit. They created it. You understand? And if you understand it, just follow what they doing. You understand? McDonald's, I used to follow McDonald's when I did exotic wings. You understand? Exotic wings, I followed McDonald's. They had put their golden arches up. They said they can make $1 million right here, right? You understand? So if I can get a mile within them motherfuckers, I'm gonna make 500.
At least 500,000.
You understand?
Yeah.
250 was more than I had.
So let me stop right quick. So listen, I'm gonna recap, and I'm gonna regurgitate. 8 food trucks, right? 10 food trucks. Sitting there waiting to be franchised, waiting on you to make $50,000 a month.
And I'll put the money at the back end. This the deal. I'm standing with people. I'm gonna show you some shit that this gonna go to Shark Tank, right? So I'm gonna say it here first because you my nigga, and you my brother, right? You understand? I love you. You understand? I don't even do interviews, right? You understand what I'm saying? The ones I did, they weren't this one. You understand what I'm saying? And you understand, like I say, you my brother. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. So the whole thing of it is, my whole thing is I want to show people that whatever we could do to help back, we're going to do it. We're doing an empowerment show, right? So what we're doing is we're going to do not a reality show because reality is just the bullshit that's out there. You know the reality of life. If you don't get it right, you're going to be fucked up. That's the reality. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to do an empowerment show where what we do is we're going to help somebody win a truck. We ain't going to show you how to cook the food because we already know how to do that. This is like a popsicle truck. We're going to give you the food and we're going to be a part of that with you every day. When you franchise a truck, if you can sell $5,000 worth of food, that's what go on your truck 3 times that day. That's $15,000 worth of food a day, right? Which you'll make $3,000 of that. You get 20% of that money. You understand? So 20% of that money, but that ain't all yours. For you not to be on the truck, we want 2 more people on the truck. We want them to make $200 a day, each, right? So when it break down, that's $54,000 if you sold $5,000. So let's say you sold $2,500, right? Instead of making $54,000, you'll make $28,000 a month without even, and your people still making $1,000 a week. Right. You know? The whole thing is just showing people how to get there, bro. When you
And that's
learn,
where the franchise comes in.
that's the franchise.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna fuck the world up. It's gonna fuck them up because when we come, we come in the Uber Eats, Grub Club, all of them, right? They got to go get the food. We already got the food. Our app geo-track and geo-fence. So when we in the area, we say, your chef is here. We hit all the people. We tell them we here delivering for free, no delivery charge. Because we're going to give back because we just opened up a restaurant in the area for free, right? We were just over here. We over here in this area now with $5,000 of food, and we ain't got no light bill, no gas bill, no water bill. So when you
all you gotta do is put some gas in.
Right, when you win, you pass that shit and you share it back.
Right.
That's how you keep winning. You feel me? That's my thinking.
No, right. I mean, that's a great thing.
It ain't the thinking of the world.
But let me tell them this: the app that he's talking about, this ain't an app that this app was created by him with his thinking, right?
We're not piggybacking.
No, it's not a piggyback app.
Yeah.
So this app really works. He showed me how it works and everything. So this is a real app. So that app, man, when I saw it, that came from you. Yeah.
Well, it came from the love and wanting to make more people make money. Right. The creator just used us as vessels.
Right.
I'm just a vessel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vessel being used to help the next person just like you are.
Right.
You know how many awards you ain't got? You the nigga that need to be celebrated over and over. Because you don't put it in like ain't nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I love you. You understand? Because you have been there. You have got on every civil rights movement, everything that's about black people. You about that. That's why I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We've been trying to do this since last year. No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago when I was doing it in the restaurant. And man, just to have you here today, man, means a lot. I promise it does. And people been asking me, when you gonna get the sheep on? When you gonna get the sheep on? So hey, he here today. And they gonna tune in and they gonna share and like. They always do. I really appreciate, man, I really appreciate everybody for real. Then I gotta go back, I gotta go to something else. Because it's popping up in my head. I go, a guy wrote a book. And Kashif was in the book. And he had really much, pretty much the biggest part in the book. So tell us a little bit about that book.
Well, I ain't gonna say the biggest part, but it was an equal part.
Well, equal, but
well, see, for the people, you would have thought my part would have been minute, right? Because the book is called, Thuphoria, like Thuphoria, right? But the brother wrote it. His name Lakey the Kid. He out of New York. He was he ran Queen Bridge for maybe 10 years on every part that you can know.
And
Nas was up under him.
Okay.
And then he was the president of Death Row East, and what happened was he went to Rikers, changed his life. We met each other. His wife used to work for me.
Okay.
I had a doctor's office in Atlanta, pain clinic. And his wife was an administrator that worked in the office. Okay. And she always told me about her husband. So 7 years later, I met him. And I didn't know who he was, and he didn't know who I was, because I ain't never felt I was nobody but a person of the world. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never put nothing over me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of be with everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because people think
very humble. Yeah.
And I hope to stay that way till I step out of terra firma. You feel me? Yeah. But the whole thing of it is that when I met the brother, real talk, everybody know me. So we was on some hustling shit, and we hustled and got some things going. Corona passed. The brother house caught on fire, and I shared with him what I had, right? And helped him back up to where it was, and then he really showed me who he was. Right. And he wrote a book. So it's a 500-page book, got Hannibal the Great on it. If y'all don't know Hannibal, he was the brother that conquered a lot of shit on elephants, you know what I'm saying? And he conquered a lot of Italy, but not Sicily. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Italians.
He reigned for many years.
Yeah, if you have
and armies, militaries, and to this day is still using his tactics.
Of course.
To this day.
Of course, because he was a strong brother. So that's the cover of the book. So I really, that was an honor. But the people in the book was like Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, all these people, you know, and I'm like, damn.
And they put
And
you
all
in the
these
book with
people,
them.
it was all the people he
I
had
saw
been
it.
dealing with in his life. So everybody he dealt with in his life, he wrote about them and let them tell their story. And he called me when he was doing the book, and he let me tell the story. So he gave everybody 4 pages.
Yeah.
And I got 4 pages in there, and that got Birmingham in there. But a lot of my story at the beginning was a real ignorant nigga from Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to prison, going to juvenile, doing the shit that you do when you don't have the knowledge, right? But you know, so when you get knowledge, you know, you can change a lot of things, you know.
Right.
So that's what happened in that book. So that gave me, it was a good honor for me, but it wasn't better than the honor they gave me for my birthday.
Yeah.
You want to go there?
Well, then we go to the creation of the illustrious Yourself. And Yourself has changed. How long we been there?
3 years.
3 years. In 3 years, Yourself has changed many, many times. And if you haven't been to Yourself, or if you haven't been to Yourself in a while, the look that it has now, you will really love. So if you hadn't been there, come by and see it. Or if you hadn't been there, if you haven't been there in a while, come by and see it. If you hadn't been there, you're in for a treat. So on May the, what was that? May the 5th? Your birthday was yesterday.
Right.
So happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And on what that was, May the 6th?
The 7th.
The 7th. May the 7th. Because she was given a surprise birthday party, which was supposed to be a surprise. However that went. You can't surprise him. You can't. I did.
Yeah.
I did twice. But you can't surprise him. And he was giving a birthday party. It was very, very, very nice. Very nice. But within that birthday party, he was presented from the mayor's office, from County Commissioner Sheila Tyson's office, and it was read by Kelvin Datcher, a proclamation, which is a big honor. If you don't know what a proclamation is, it was a big honor, and it was a really big deal. And so we want to congratulate you on your proclamation for the food service industry, for the street industry, for the hustle energy that you have brought to this city, and really made this city turn up in a lot of different ways. And you have made a lot of people get in position where they need to be. A lot of people have opened up restaurants, and you know, just off what you have done and followed your leadership behind that. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate that, bro. And that's the honor of life.
Yeah.
You know, you want to show and tell what you did. Because, look, Jefferson County, from my understanding, got 1 million some people in it. Okay. Birmingham, 300,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me to make 20,000 a day, it's about 500 people.
Yeah.
So I really can't feed I can't feed Birmingham.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of people to be able to feed these people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's enough room for everybody.
Enough room for everybody.
You understand? So I ain't scared of that. But to show you ain't scared of that, I won't even go to the areas where everybody said this where they come.
Yeah.
I go to where they say they won't come.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And bring them to us, not because who I am, but for what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you what you deserve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, where you think you can't get it, you can get it. And where you think you gonna get it, you won't get it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's just you understand, that's the backwards bobo kick sideways, right? And when you don't understand that shit, you get caught up in it.
One thing you have done though, you have helped a lot of people. You have been commissary to a lot of people.
And don't charge them.
And don't charge them. That's another thing. But one thing you did do, I noticed, he always go and support other people's businesses. He always do that, and that's major, and that's why a lot of the other restaurants, bar owners, club owners come down there and do the same thing out of respect. Yeah, and that's what we got to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only way Black Wall Street was made.
Texaco had to merge with Shells, man.
Right.
To fight BP.
Right.
Right.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we got to merge, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To fight against whatever shit that's coming your way.
Right.
You got to come together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what we did.
Right.
We came together. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't at the front of that talking to these people, putting out fires in the front of this shit,
Mm-hmm.
we'd have lost millions of customers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You've been there, you know what I'm saying? Cause you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you with me because you want to see this shit work, not because you had to be there.
Now, one thing I like, and I noticed this from a lot of different places. Sometimes club owners run out,
Right.
and they have to come down. Hey man, let me get this amount of plates. Let me get this. But guess what? Other people we had to do it too. So it's like that's how the merge come.
Right.
Look. Nelson done had the bar from Green Acres, and Green Acres done had the bar. You know what I'm saying?
And they smart, they still living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But this is a new Birmingham.
That's right.
All right, so let's get to that.
Okay.
You got a new administration.
That's right.
I said I'll never want to come back to Birmingham,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But the reason I feel so much better here, Birmingham has changed.
It's changed. And
People ain't hating on each other, man.
Yeah.
They don't care because you got a motherfucking Bentley.
Yeah.
They come and want to learn how to get the Bentley.
Yeah.
Right.
They finna pull up in a bed that they sell.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the shit now that I love. You know, when my mama and them was doing this shit, they had to hide their cars and go to work in an old car.
Man, I just talked to a guy. Like he said, man, I pulled up. He got fired. He pulled up 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so this shit still going on?
And the man said, who motorcycle this is? They said it's such. He said, huh. Well, afterwards, that's what they did. They ended up, hey, a zip code. When them men used to pull up, it used to be us that'll tell Mr. John, said, Mr. John, you know, old Billy done went and bought him a Cadillac.
Right.
So Mr. John go to Billy and say, hey, Billy, I see you got you a new Cadillac. He said, no, sir. Me and all my brothers bought us a Cadillac.
Well, share this bitch.
Yeah. So that was what they had to do. Even though that was his Cadillac, he had to tell them that him and all his brothers went in and bought one Cadillac, right. And we shared. Or they had, and it's the truth, they had to park down the street and walk to a zip code.
I saw it happen.
Yeah. So it's, but it's still going on. And sometimes it ain't no other race. Sometimes it's us.
But I can say it changed a lot.
It's done changed a lot.
So that along with me is hope. So whenever you got hope in a situation, you know, shit can change, you know? And once you believe and you give people hope, life have a reason. Right. You know what I mean? Like you gave, you know, like even just answering the phone for the brother there on the thing.
Yeah. That's some hope. That's some hope.
And then, you know, he called and then he had a vision about my mama. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so for that, you know, it's giving me something too, called I'm beefing with him.
Hold on. Another thing. Since we're talking about, it's done been plenty of people, and I'm putting this out there. It's done been plenty of people that's done passed that you have provided food for the funeral. Also, he has sent food down to Jefferson County. Well, not Jefferson County. To what is it down there? The prison.
Oh yeah, I always send food to them.
Yeah, he always sent food down. I mean, and that's the only way we have to give back. Mm-hmm. I love to give back. I love it.
I'll tell you though, because there's a lot of senseless death, bro.
Yeah. And
you know, even if you don't die senseless, you know, we're gonna pass the food. We're gonna send something to the family,
right.
Because that's what you should do.
Right.
Everything ain't about the money. I feel like this. It was all about money. You come to your chef, you get a lamb chop free. We did that for 3 years, right? Guess what that gave us? We sell more lamb chops than anybody in the fucking state. The lamb distributor came to us. We sell 22 cases of lamb a week. Mm-hmm. And a lamb distributor came to us and said, you know, you understand? Yeah. By sharing it. I'm not selling it all. I'm giving a lot of it fucking way. Yeah. But now I'm not a lamb lover, right? So, you understand? Yeah. So I want you to get this shit free, try it. If you don't like it, never buy it. Yeah. Because it's one of my highest dishes. Yeah. You understand? So I'm going to give it to you, give you a sample, not a piece of a sample, but a whole chop with the bone in it. Yeah. Right? That's why we said come to your chef and get your lamb chop.
That's what's in the song.
Right? Yeah. And we mean that and we did that, right? Yeah. You understand? It could be a party of 10 people and we'll get 10 lamb chops away. So on that table, that's $120 we gave away. Yeah. Money wise, right? What we could have made potentially, right? You understand? But that's why you got to share. That's how you grow. You grow by giving away. The reason people don't sell as much land with us because they scared to let people try this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this shit good enough to give away because I know you about it.
That's right.
That's you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm
guess-
feeling myself now. I'm doing this shit from now. I'm just playing,
man. You know, I like I said, man, I really appreciate you coming. It means a lot. You know, I appreciate everything you're doing. I said in the video, I said publicly, you know, I appreciate everything you're doing to help me. You know, when I was in my tough time, you was there. So, even when I was younger, you was there. And so, man, all the advice that you were giving, I like. And if anybody watch this, they already know I like giving roses when in their face, on Facebook, in public, whatever. So I appreciate everything you've done. You know what I'm saying? Everything you will do, as well as man, all the people that you helped. For the ones that didn't say thank you, I want to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
my brother.
So, you know, I guess we covered everything. What you think?
I think so.
Okay. So, with no further ado, I'm gonna do this one first. I don't have to wait to the end to say and shout out to Yo Chef, one of our sponsors, because he's sitting right here.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Yo Chef, one of our sponsors. Go to Yo Chef, get the lamb chop, and get the Birkin bag. We still do the Birkin bag?
Absolutely.
Get the Birkin
We got a
bag.
new menu coming out this I think we're gonna put Chef under pressure because I told him our people need new shit all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we finna put some new dishes out for the summer.
But tell them, what you want to tell them about the Birkin?
Oh yeah.
Yo.
So we always said this, but they didn't know what I was saying, right? When I said Yo Chef 247, I meant not for it to never close. But we ain't gonna go 247, we're gonna go 246, 24/6. We're gonna always close a day because you deserve to give a day to yourself,
Right,
to your
right.
people. Let them breathe, go fix the business. Whatever need to be done, they need a day. So we ain't gonna go 24 hours, 27 days. We're gonna go 24 hours, 6 days.
Right.
So we're finna do breakfast, you know, for the area, and the breakfast is gonna be a good pancake, waffle, a regular breakfast, not no out of the meal type shit. You know, that's on the brunch.
Right.
So we're gonna give you your regular American breakfast, but our way, of course. You know, but it's gonna be a good breakfast. You know.
Yeah. So we'll have breakfast.
Starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sunday we do brunch all day.
Yeah, and breakfast starting at 5 in the morning. You can come get breakfast though.
But brunch all day. We
All
still have
day.
brunch all day.
Absolutely.
And you can order some regular stuff off the menu too, but brunch is all day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one, man.
So I want to give a shout out to my sponsors: Green Acres Chicken downtown, Green Acres Chicken in Inslee, and Green Acres Realty Enterprise. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. Green Acres Realty Enterprise, Partners Tires, and Blaze Hookah Lounge. Those are my sponsors. So and
You better start sponsoring this shit there, nigga, because this is the one, right? I mean, if you ain't gonna win with him, you ain't gonna win. Sponsor good people.
That's right.
This brother really deserved to be sponsored because he true. You understand? And so I'm here not for your chef. I'm here because I deserve to be here, and it's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told him, like, you know, I sponsored. He started at Yo Chef, the first podcast of right here.
Started at Yo Chef. Yeah. Got a little table.
Right. And look, and built it up.
Yeah.
You understand? Moved on. And
Yeah, we believe in God for whatever comes out bigger. We believe in God.
It's always gonna be there.
Yeah,
it's already there. But I'm telling you, they like the little small studio.
Yeah.
Everybody like personal stuff.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why the hookah lounge is doing so good. The hookah lounge and cigar bar, they're doing very good.
We're finna open up 2 of those.
Yeah.
So can I say that?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're finna open up 2.
This for you. This what this for.
We actually have a Mexican restaurant called Caramba Tamales. It's over in Green Spring.
Yeah.
And we took 2 more places there where we're doing a cigar bar with a coffee bar together and a Dagger's bar and hookah lounge, and they both got a restaurant in them. So that's gonna be on Green Spring Highway. You know, so you know, come fuck with us over there.
Hey, we got some good stuff coming out. Hey, I said we, cause I'm gonna be right in the trenches.
That's a we. We is that what we want.
Yeah,
Other than that,
right.
you know, what used to get me, man, when a bill collector used to call and said, "We just need to know when you're gonna pay." I said, "Motherfucker, I don't owe you."
Yeah.
You know, but they made them feel like it was them.
Yeah.
Because the more that they did to get their money back, the more they're gonna get on this end.
That's right. That's right.
So
commission.
it was a we.
Yeah, they get a commission.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we is a we, cause we are the commission.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a new commission, right?
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying?
And the commission just co-signs you. So
shit real.
That's right. That's right. So with no further ado, look, I appreciate you. Please like and share. Tell your friends about us. Run the numbers up. And thank you always. And we out.
Yes, okay, cute. Can I come back up next week?
You sure can.
Fuck with you, man.